All right. No black screen this time. If you've been watching along, I apologize for that. I've been so sort of obsessed with trying to make sure my streams don't crash or the computer doesn't crash that I totally blanked on checking to make sure that I was getting a preview of my screen in OBS. So there you go. Shit happens. What can I do? I have made 2 changes since I played last time. One, you can see right over here. See that lantern? Isn't that pretty? That wasn't there before. That was added by a recent mod. So thanks for that. It's in the description, I think, or I will later add it to the description. I don't think I've pasted it in there yet, maybe. But it's, let's see, what's it called? Many people are trying to do this. It's called Lanterns of Cyrodiil. So that's nice. There's other people working on these, but this was the first one that seemed like it was sort of like a minimal addition to the game. And when I tested it, sure enough, there was a lantern right over here, and that made me really happy. Like all sorts of feels from seeing this. So yeah, there's that. The other thing I did was I am trying out the some engine tweaks. Let me see here. Let me open my mods file, which I sort of keep a tally as a text file that I can just copy and paste in. This ultimate engine tweaks. I'm not a big believer in like changing the engine ini file, but I figured I would just try it because this guy is posting stuff for all sorts of other games, and he seems to know what he's doing when it comes to Unreal Engine and making it work. So ultimate engine tweaks, we'll see. I do have my old engine.ini file as a backup, just in case. But he claims improvement. But, you know, I am using the frame gen with DLSS, so we'll see what that does. I did also make some changes in the NVIDIA subsystem, like I updated the latest driver. I'm over on automatic as opposed to on, and I also bumped up my sharpness by 2 just to see what that would do. Other than that, everything else is pretty much the same as it was. I don't like making a lot of changes at once, and this keeps going to uncapped. I don't know why. I did set a limit inside of the NVIDIA control panel to 60, so we'll see what that does. I'm still getting bounces between like 40 and 60, depending on, you know, what the NVIDIA frame gen decides it needs to do in the moment. So I'm just going to let it do that for a while. Boy, I do love the addition of that lamp, so thank you there. Especially since I push my nighttime to be as dark as I do, like sometimes this dark even, which is, like, to me, gorgeous. But if we even just back it off, it's really pretty. I was testing out another set of mods that did seem to make the game look better, but it made indoor areas like caves very, very blue. So... and it made my, even my light preset pop a lot. So I hope he fixes that, because I would like to try that. It's a UE4SS mod that like goes through and changes all sorts of environment variables and the ways that things are rendered. It basically rebuilds all the shaders for the entire graphics pipeline. So I have hope that he'll fix that and that it'll be really, really, really good, especially when combined with even with just my light reshade preset. It just made the game look even better. It reduces the amount of fog down here and changes how far away it begins to appear, which looked really good when I toggled it back and forth. I'll see if I can find that for you. If I look through my list of mods here. This is a list based on release order. Let's see here. It was like this one, I think. It was either this one or it was the one that he links to. I think I tried both of them. Yeah, I tried both of them. There's this one and then the one that it's based on, which is this one. I did try both of these, and I found neither of them to do exactly what I wanted. So you're welcome to play around with it. Like, I got really good results from fog. So here's the default. Here's the near preset. Here's a fair preset. And, you know, I tested it, and it's like, okay, I know they're headed in the right direction, so I'll come back. I'll circle back around in a few weeks and see if they've made any improvements, something I like about it, you know. But I've done a bio break. I have something to drink. Everything seems to be running. I'm not dropping frames. So good to go. Let's go do this, what I think is the last in the series of Mage's Guild quests down here at the Arcane University.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's new...
Yes, I am the newest edition. Let's see if we can find Traven the Craven. It is now what time? 6:16 a.m. We'll wait 3 hours because that's usually how long it takes for him to come out. Usually comes down at 9 a.m., so I'll wait until then. There he is. All right. Love me.
Hi there. I know what purpose this soul gem is meant to serve. It is meant to house my very own soul, to be absorbed by Manimarco and increase his power. You were sent to acquire this gem so Manimarco would not get his hands on it. With it, he would have marched on the university and come for me.
That's bad.
There would have been little anyone could do to stop him. Now, however, I believe you have a chance to defeat him. When you are ready, I have a final task for you to undertake. It will undoubtedly be the most important service you perform for the guild.
Oh dear. I, for one, welcome our new overlord. Rumors.
There's been trouble with smugglers and Khajiit bandits in the Trans-Nibbon, but Marius Caro is taking steps to deal with the problem.
Okay. Potential quest down there. What's my new task, sir?
Are you truly prepared for this task? I cannot be certain what awaits you, but I am sure we will not speak again after you begin.
Again, that's bad. Look, dude, I can reload my saves, so I have infinite lives, well, as much as I have hard drive space, and the web has web space.
Then hear me, and hear me well. Manimarco will have what he seeks, but it will be his undoing at your hands. With this gem in your possession, you will be impervious to his attempts to enthrall you. When he fails, that is when you shall strike. When we are done speaking, you will take this gem, you will then seek out Manimarco and destroy him. Get to him any way you can. It is your only hope for defeating him. I have full confidence in you, and so I leave the guild in your care. When I am gone, you will be recognized as Archmage and leader of the guild. Lead your fellow mages and lead them well. The future rests on your shoulders. Farewell, my friend.
Well, that was unnecessary. All right, I'm going to take his key. This. Can I just go up there now? Am I, it says red text, but, oh, nice. His ice staff is there. I'll just take that Nern route, thank you very much. You can always come back and get these things later. Oh, that's nice. Children of the Sky. Ooh, lots of things to loot. Aw. Aw. Empty chest. I think I like that chest there. Oh, these are now not stealing. Oh, that needs a key. I think I have the key, though. All right, so let's open this. I can alternately swap to that staff if I need to, maybe. I think I did repair all my gear. Yes, except for the helmet of the lemur. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. 99 is good enough. And the helmet of the lemur at 90, that's fine. All right, so we're going to go out. Ooh, let's talk to this guy real quick. Nope, he's not scripted to say anything now. Okay, I have no idea what to do here. I think I've done it once. I have no memory of it. Probably it'll come back. Again, 18 or 19 years ago. I need to take the Black Soul Gem to Echo Cave and confront him. And I do have that in my inventory. Should be over here. Yes, there we go. So Echo Cave. Echo Cave. Echo Cave. Ah, Echo Cave is up there. Echo Cave is up there. Yes, I'm doing an echo joke. This is my echo location right here. Just call me Bat. I'm Batty. Go outside, see if my horse is waiting there. One thing I realized when I was playing last time, I leveled through level 10 fairly quickly. Like, I dinged level 10, like, near the beginning of it. So I rested and I did whatever. And in the time that I just did that one dungeon, I went from 0 to here through level 10. And that alarmed me. I'm like, how is this possible? Right? And I noticed that as I was playing, I was like getting like skill ups, and the skill ups were coming very quickly. I'm like, this doesn't seem right. Sure enough, when I went to go check my add-on situation, if I look in the my ESP folder here, well, not the ESP folder, but the data folder where the ESPs live, I had issues with the game, as I've explained. So I tried thinking, well, maybe if I just rebuild the game files, that'll help it, right? And that, I don't know if that worked or not, but it did replace the plugins folder with an empty one, or one that was just like the default list. So it lost all of the add-ons that I had added, like, for example, where it is here, faster leveling 0.5x. So I added that back in, but I spelled it correctly, like this. The add-on, when you download it, is spelled incorrectly with 2 L's in leveling. That's not how you spell leveling, at least not in America. So when I typed it into the plugins folder, I typed it faster leveling 1L 0.5x ESP. And then when I came back, I noticed this thing has 2 L's in it. So I'm like, ah, crap. I don't want to play that whole thing over again. So instead, what I'm doing, I downloaded the 0.1 and the 0.25, and I changed to the 0.25 one for now. And I'll be running this until at least level 11, maybe a little bit past that, so that I don't have, so I'm not leveling too quickly. So that was kind of interesting. This is why it's important to learn how to spell correctly. Or at least do a copy paste on the misspelled version of the add-on. Okay, where's my horsey? That's weird. I'm getting blinky effects there. See that? Right there? It's weird. It's I wonder if this is due to the engine tweaks. I may have to undo those engine tweaks. I want my horsey. I have to go get my horsey. He may be on the other side.
Who will help an old beggar?
My hope, or the thing that I was hoping to see with those engine tweaks wasn't to hit 60 FPS. I was already hitting 60 FPS.
It's you.
It's that if I were on automatic mode for the frame gen, that it would frame gen less often. Less often. Like if I'm in interiors or something like that. Paint horse. Yeah, see, it looks, it scintillates more here. This is not what I wanted, so I may undo those changes. Let's see if I can just call for my horse here. Let's see. Oops, horse whistle. Does he run up here? Does he run quickly? Is he running through the wilderness? Is he over here? Yes, he is. So he could not have run that quickly to me. Okay, well, at least I know the mod still works. I do need to upgrade his armor because I do have the updated horse whistle mod that works with the new Daedric armor, which looks really nice. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. To quote Dumb and Dumber. All right, so where am I headed? Not Cloud Ruler Temple. I'm headed over there. I don't see any clear pathway. You know, I may just remove this engine any and go with the default one. Because I don't like some of what it's doing. The scintillation is weird. Oh, there's a path. I mean, this problem could be exacerbated by the fact that I'm outside. All right, so let's come back a little bit. Oh, it's an Imperial dude. Okay. So I don't want to attack him. I like iron arrows because they sell well, at least for now. Is there another bandit shooting? Dude, you got some arrows stuck in you. Apple Watch. Nice. I like learning new locations. This game is so awesome. It has little things tucked in and around areas you'd never expect. Like, you'd never think just by looking at this countryside here, right? You'd have a cave, a little house that has a name to it. It's adorable. All right. Is that another Imperial guy? My zombie will figure him out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to unload this engine any tweaks. I might just do that now because this is really getting on my nerves. Save game, new save, exit game. Yep, so my verdict is no. So I have a config folder set up here. So goodbye, new ini. Come back, old ini. Yes. Empty trash. Put my other window back where it was. Restart the game. Also, I used some dust off and blew the hell out of my computer. And it's an open rig. It's not in a case, which some people find crazy, but I love it because I have no thermal issues with the card usually, or with the motherboard or anything. But it does collect more dust than usual, so I blew all the dust out. I unseated and reseated the graphics card. I have not had a crash since, but that doesn't mean I won't have one. I also ran a stress test using what's it called? OCCT. The application that basically lets you stress test your machine, and that let me push my GPU thermals as far as possible for a long time, and that way I could like use MSI Afterburner to tweak my fan curve so that when the hot spot on the card reached 83, the fan would go as hard as it could, which is like, I know it's not the hot spot's job to be 83. It can go higher, but the fan is designed, or the computer's designed to be 83 at the most. And I know that's the general temperature, but I just wanted my hot point to be no higher than that. So the rest of the card is only going to get like 71, because I like preserving the life of my card. Okay, did that improve anything? Hard to say. You know, it might be the sharpening. Let me try turning off the sharpening. All right, so we have automatic and no sharpening. I can always put that engine any back. Okay. Oh, doggy. You see, I'm trying to use that defense spell so I can increase my alteration. Shit. It's funny, I saw a video where some guy was doing like Matrix-style jumps and shooting things with his arrow, and it was like impressive to watch. Like he would jump off of a bridge, and as he was falling, he would shoot an enemy, and like perfect shot every time. But of course, these were all stitched together, and my guess is he missed like one. That was one out of maybe 20 shots that he actually got right. So the reality was probably not that good. Ooh, can my horsey scale this wall? See, I'm getting 60 FPS. Ooh, nice. Good job, goat horse. All right. Oops. I need to remember to do the shield first, which means I probably need to put it on 1 as opposed to 2. Like in my brain, I have like a priority list, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And I generally, in combat situations, I will...
You would dare to approach the King of Worms? If you seek an audience with his grace, you must open this door. I hold the key, and I will die defending it.
All right. Okay, you're dead. I heard something go flying. Was that his weapon? I should probably get that mod that keeps weapons on enemies when they die. I don't really need a silver dagger, but that might be an improvement over the one I have. Is it? I know the one I have is going to be improved even further. The Blade of Woe, which comes with the Dark Brotherhood questline. But we'll see. I'll hold on to it just in case. Cloud funnel cap. Mort flesh in there. Nope. Come on, dude. You can come over. That's right. Good boy. All right, so I'm going to say you... I wonder what happens if he's still in follow mode if I go in. I'm assuming that he'll just stay there, that he'll wait outside. Okay, I've arrived at Echo Cave and have gained access to Menimarco's lair. I need to find him inside and put an end to him. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ooh, let's make it more dramatic. There we go. So, let me change my spells around. E, R, there we go. So let's put my defend skill here. I'm going to put my zombie there. Yeah, so 1, 2, and 3. I'm in light, yep. Oh, I need to get my my helm on, don't I? Jeez Louise, dude, come back. Show me what you've got. Shoot, I'm silenced. All right.
I thought mud crabs were fearsome than you.
Really? Mud crabs are fearsome? Let's see. Healing. Let's try that for now. You can see I'm not great under pressure, but okay, that's gone. Okay, I have some negative effect on me right now. Did a silence. Silver mace. All right. Good Lord. I'm glad I had that shield up. All right. cowl. Okay, we've got that. All right, that's better. That's better. Steel arrow, okay. I'd swap to the better dwarven arrows, but so far they're still just the same damage. Maybe they'll level faster when I hit the next breakpoint, where the rounding error will go up instead of down, you know, so that one will suddenly become one more damage than the others. Yeah, my error was standing by those lights, waiting to see if I could see him, and I did that because I couldn't see him, and I did that because I wasn't wearing the cowl. I'm going to do a save here because I don't want to have to do all that again. All right. Nothing. Ah, there's one right there.
To arms! To arms!
Yeah, I really need to get that mod that makes them keep their weapons on them. Just because it not only does it make it cleaner, like when you kill them, it's not like a huge mess. You have to go find the weapon and stuff. It's just convenience, and it adds fewer items to the world to have to render and all that stuff. This is looking oddly familiar. I should probably put something here more useful. So let's put Potion of Healing for now.
To arms! To arms!
Shit. Absorb Magicka, nice. Don't have to learn that now, like from a trainer. Yes, thank you. Not that I'll ever use it. It's lower on the list of good spells, I think. If memory serves. All right, I'll open this one by hand. Except I have 71. I'm gonna just auto attempt it. There we go. 8. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do a quick save. There's another person right there. Oh, he's a big brute. Yeah, he's a hero. Very difficult. You go first. Yes, I suck at aiming. Get over it. I am trying to use that slowdown feature, and it is helping. I just have to remember to use it. You know, the slow time feature when I'm aiming. Any little red feathers hanging up here? Nope, it's not. All right. Nice, 2 hits for a headless zombie. have a pretty good health pool. That's a good sign. All right. Whoops. Come on. Give me the... There we go. All right, so nothing over there. It's all decorative. But we do have a thing there. Did see a shape there. All right. Well, he keeps putting things in front of him, which is smart, but means I can't hit him. Yeah, I got two of them to deal with at once. I should have just backed him up. Oop, we got some drawing glitches. Alright, so that one's done. Shield. Zombie. He just like checked out. He's like, okay, F this. I'm just gonna walk back. Like, I'm not in a fight anymore. My gust will take care of it. How did that work out for you, dude? How did that work out for you? Usually something up here. Ooh, my arrows. All these poisons and things that I don't use, but I probably should. I just know there's like optimal ways to play, and I don't play that way just because I'm not in the groove yet. I'm still just reacquainting myself with the game and, again, learning almost from scratch about all the systems. Because I was very, very casual when I played it before, and it was always, well, mostly on the Xbox, and I couldn't mod it then, of course. And then when I could mod it, I was just doing the efficient leveling thing again, which I first tried on the Xbox. Nice. Excellent. All right, Convalescence Tome. Is that a healing spell? I think it might be. Yes. Yes, but it's on target, like if I want to heal my zombie or something. Or an NPC that's like questing with me. Let's do an actual real save as well. Convenient how they're all facing away from... Over here. Use this up a bit because it makes sense for lighting. Oh yes, I'll have another torch. I'll add that to my collection of torches that I'd never use. Burden, worthless. Okay. I saw a mod displayed that adds a slowing effect when you hit them with a frostbolt, which sounds like it could be a really good idea. So I might try that because otherwise, why would I choose a frostbolt over something else? It makes sense given other games that add slowing effects to frost damage. But I sort of have to find a way to justify it in my mind because it does affect combat. And my general attitude towards that is no. I don't want something to affect my actual combat. Like, the slowing is about as... I had to sort of say to myself, I'm just going to test it. I'm going to test it. Does it actually add? Does it subtract? Does it make the game easier, harder? Does it make me a better player? And I'm still undecided. Like, the slowing effect doesn't make me, unkillable. It doesn't make me 10 times better. It doesn't make me, able to jump up a level in difficulty, right? It's just 14 divided by 55. We'll hold on to it for now. I think it's still worse than what I'm using. Bound bow, dwarfen bow. Yeah, it's still worse. And I will drop it if I get encumbered. I hear a ghost. Interesting, this little gauntlet you have to pass through. Fortunately, it's not an enemy every 2 seconds. I know the Knights of the Nine has a part where they keep attacking you one after another. My sister did that the other day. And it was, it's fun to watch. She's playing on novice mode, so it wasn't as difficult. So, but it's still, you still have to fight them. It's not like an automatic win. You just have to organize yourself, I guess, a little bit differently. It's not as, critical to, do extremely, extremely well, like if you were on the most difficult setting, Master. In other words, she's a wimp! No, she just didn't want to play on anything but novice. She just wants to have casual, silly fun and not have to, fight the game and be swarmed and overwhelmed, and I totally, totally understand. There's a certain joy in just being able to play the game the first time on easy mode. You're not really trying to play it to achieve certain, major, major difficulty levels and test your skills, test your prowess. It's just, I want to see the game, and I want to play it, and I want to have fun. And I don't want to get to the point where I throw my keyboard or my computer out the window while doing so. Now, that is not Mana Marco because it's a red
If it's a
marker.
fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Shit, I can't even hit that guy. suck at bow. Oh, I have to switch arrows to silver arrows. Whoa, what was that? Jeez Louise. Yeah, I got one of my silver arrows back. That was weird. Water walking gold trimmed. Any better than what I have here? A weight of 2. Oh, I have 2 of them now. That's what it is. So a duplicate. It's a dupe bug. Duping exploit. Okay, so how's this? Okay, so this is just a little secret storage thing over here. With looks like an enemy down there. Or up there. The ghost. Does it all connect around? No. Respite. Ooh, arrows of burning. Nice. And no arrows to pick up because they sort of get absorbed by the ecto. Going to save before I go through the door. Ignore that sound. That's just me hitting something by accident. Ow. Ow. God, he's like sidestepping. You MF. Finally. Jesus. You just need to follow him better. Well, yeah, duh. If I could do it easily, I would. But I'm shooting in one place, and then he starts moving over to the other side, and it's like exactly how I'm sidestepping the ghosts that shoot snowballs at me. It's like, well, you're gonna. I'm going to wait till you shoot, then I'm going to just move, and it's not going to hit me, so duh. So this, probably not a... oh, it's all connected somehow. War axe of shocking. That is a shocking war axe. All connected. So this is where I came through, right? Yeah. Okay, so water, I'm not going to go that way first. I can go that way. I have water breathing and I have water walking. I'd rather avoid the more complicated way first. So then... Wait a minute. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, he's here. Is the King of Worms standing over there in his worminess? Oh, yes, he is. All right. So we have, what do we have to our advantage? We have a small bridge. I have a door I can go through. I can go out. I can go left to escape if I have to. I can keep running all the way back to the beginning if I have to. There's a zombie in the water. If I were to come out there... So that area over there, he can't get to it, can he? Unless he goes all the way around. Let's try that. Or actually, let me save and see what the fight starts like. Because it might be like a verbal, like, confrontation. Let's see, it's like, how dare you come in here?
You're the Grey Fox. I see Bolor was unsuccessful in delaying you. Very well. I shall reanimate him once we are done here. Perhaps we shall chat for a while, since you really have no other options.
Sure.
I must say, I expected Archmage Traven, rather than his star pupil. I am disappointed to see that he could not face me himself.
Yeah,
I have met so many of his predecessors over the years. I developed a particular fondness for Galerion, ill-preserved though he may be. But here you are instead, skilled enough to make it this far, which speaks volumes about you. Perhaps you'll be as useful to me as Traven would.
Ooh, this is an interesting option. I'll serve you if you spare me. I gotta try that.
I'm afraid you misunderstand.
Ooh.
I already have more servants than I need. Your body will be preserved as a worm thrall. Your soul is mine. I intend to study both to learn more about the source of your power.
Okay, Hitler. What?
Power, my dear friend. I seek power. And so I acquire and study those who have some degree of it. We
Touches his hair. Well,
after
thank
the
you.
Same things, your guild and I. Yet you worry about good and evil, and do not accept there are manifestations of the same thing. So you brand me a villain, and make vain attempts to destroy me. I watch, and I wait, and I collect you when you come for me. Instead of drawing Traven out, I have received you instead. Perhaps I shall personally go and collect him when we are done here.
Okay, let's do an actual save on top or above the last one. I'm gonna do that. Do that. Just get a lay of the land here. Where's the bridge? Oh. Bone Claw, activate. Ah, interesting. So I can't leave.
I've fought mudcrabs more fearsome than you!
Hold still, dude.
Show me what you've got!
I'm trying to. Well, okay then. I've killed the King of Worms. I should return to the Arcane University to announce his defeat. That was interesting, the fact that it made it so I couldn't leave. I guess it makes sense. Staff of Worms. Reanimate target. Ooh. Anything interesting here? Oh. Dwarven mace, gold, greater soul gem, mithril boots, mystery of Polara. Am I overburdened? Nope, surprisingly not. Empty corpse. I'm going to clear out everything here just for the adventure of it. I'm not in any hurry to proceed to the last step. Ooh. Claymore of Embers, nice. Ah, there's another. Oh, it's a restore luck scroll, not a tome. So I already have the tome, as I've explained in an earlier video. Okay, so I want over there. I want to go over there. I want to go to there. So to do that, I have to go all the way this way. Right? Oh, wait, no, that's where I came in. I have to go this way, through the water. I'm going to try it without any water walking or breathing or anything first. I already did those. Let me do a save as well now that I'm done with the fight. Let's look down here and say, ooh. Ooh, nice. Let's do something here. Let's cast, actually, let's put water breathing. Let's see, it's called buoyancy. 7. Interesting. There's an underneath area. Oh, I love this so much. Take all of that. Over encumbered. All right, well, I can solve that with 5, 6, 7. What is it? Shit. What is it? 4. Water breathing. I'm no longer encumbered. I don't see anything down here. So this comes out. Here. Right? Is this where I was? Okay, so I have to go back this way to go to the next part of the dungeon, whatever that is. Dwarven arrows now. Oh, interesting. He just sort of leaned up against the wall. Ah, yes, this is the other part. Oops. Yay, another torch. Gold. Let's see here. I guess I could go and see about going into that lower area or that upper area. What silver bow? Nope. So this, if I go water breathing, so look for that hole in the ceiling. right, so this takes me to that open area. Why is it not giving me the water breathing buff? It's weird. It's like it's broken or something. Ah. Oh, he's stuck. Ah, interesting. No ranged spells underwater. So he's not even alive, is he? Or, I mean, he's not active. Okay, so I'm getting the water breathing effect. It's just not showing it due to some sort of a bug. Oh. Well, I can't do lots of things in water. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just looking for chests and things. Not purposefully wasting time. Just trying to see if there's any secrets that I'm going to miss out on if I don't at least look. I mean, I don't think I'll find anything. It would have been interesting if those bones didn't appear, but you would accidentally run off the edge and into the water and be like stymied during the fight. And he's like, ha ha ha, you fell in the water. Exactly as I'd hoped. And then you weren't prepared for it. But nope. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any secrets down here. Just this weird zombie that doesn't do anything. Let me see if I can... Yeah, he's just doing his own thing. Same with this guy. Maybe zombies in water are just worthless. All right, let's go put the my bow back on. Where's my bow? Where's my bow? Where's my bound bow, Nathan? All right. I think I'm good. I think I'm done. I've explored every nook and cranny. Of this area. Yep. Let's head on out. Let's make like a fetus and head out. Oh, and in less than an hour. Nice. I'm gonna keep casting this. How do I get out? This way. All right. I do think I looked in these, right? I do believe I did. I would have, yes. Okay, so Echo Cave. Oh, wait. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, very interesting. So this was reachable. Fascinating. What about over there? I see a chest over there. How do you get over there? Do you have to go over this tree thing and then jump? Yes. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I think I'm going to jump down. Whoops. I'm headed that way. Out that one. All right, I'm going to jump. Acrobatics. If I take that, is it way too heavy? Yeah, even with all my buffs. All right, so let's sort by weight here and get rid of the worst offender, which is that guy. All right. I can imagine that this would be a bit more challenging on Master, but I would build differently for Master. I wouldn't build so casually. I'd probably be like a destruction expert or something, or a destruction master by now. And probably, like, I don't know if I would cheat and go to the Frostcrag Spire yet. I don't think I would. I would try not to. I love how this looks exactly like the snow starting zone in ESO. In for the, not the, is it the Ebon Pact? The people in the top right corner, the red people. Yeah, I think it's the Ebon Pact. Okay, I'm going to take off my helm. Can I take it off and travel at the same time? Like, because it's going to say I'm overburdened, but can I still travel? I'm not overburdened at the moment. I probably will be as soon as I arrive and standing there. I'll probably have to cast my ease burden again. Yeah.
All's quiet, eh? At times like these, I think the thieves
Yep, even
are all
that.
away on holiday.
So I'll have to
Got
just
called
walk
in
over
on a
here.
murder. There's been some talk.
When I get out
Some
of their
men
sight,
think
I'll have
it
to put
was,
the cowl back on.
You know, the Dark Brotherhood.
No heroics now, all right?
Pretty.
Remember your training and do what you have to do. Don't take any other.
Archmage, you have returned. Mana Marco has been defeated? I can hardly believe it. The King of Worms is no more. I received a note from Archmage Traven. I know what he did for us and that he selected you to take his place. I will mourn for him during my own private time. For now, I cannot help but rejoice. You have brought safety to the guild, and I thank you. I've already sent word to all the local guild halls that you are now in charge. Congratulations, Archmage.
You're damn right. Now you can go cry in your car. Ingredient collection.
As the Archmage, you are entitled to certain privileges.
Ooh.
In addition to the full use of all guild facilities, there is one service available.
Not
to
a
you.
concubine?
Juliana Fanis has long served Archmage Traven in collecting alchemical ingredients for his personal research. As the new Archmage, I'm sure she'll extend the service to you as well. At your convenience.
Lustratorium.
Lustratorium.
Full of lust. What are the latest rumors now that I'm the Archmage?
Milona Umbranox is better off without that irresponsible husband of hers. The most honorable thing he ever did was to
I've heard that. What does this
Have a
guy
look
teach?
around. You won't find better prices in all the
Not
good
worried
day.
about that just yet. Let's put on the cowl here that way I can actually walk around. I think there's like a couple more quests I can do for the Mages Guild, but they're like for a different video. I sort of need to sort of set up shop here. And up. Altar of spell making. There it is. There's the holy grail of magic in this game. I think that's a perma chest. And enchanting, spell making and enchanting, all at my fingertips. I have arrived. Fortify conjuration, nice. Note from the Gray Fox. I'll just sort of put all this on hold for the moment. I just wanted to take a quick look around. Spell making. I do have the mod that lets me delete spells. That's another thing I added was the what is it called? Or delete. Delete spells. Yeah, you can see I downloaded it. You last downloaded this today. Yeah. So I did test it with deleting a couple items just to remove redundancies. I didn't heal minor wounds because that's sort of required. And I didn't, you always need to leave at least one of every spell type in your thing, otherwise it forgets it. So one thing people do is they'll create a really cheap spell to like add a whole bunch of things together. And then that becomes like the carrier of the knowledge of those spells. Like I know how to do Absorb Magicka, I know how to do Charm, you know, all these different things. So I could do this, I could add Charm, just like real cheap effects. Detect Life, Confirm, Fortify Attributes, Fortify Magicka. You know, you're basically just packing this one thing full of all these different spell effects, just the base item for each one. Invisibility, resist magic, and then you would go, okay, I think I'm over capacity there, but so shift. I don't know, maybe I'm not. But then you'd make it, right? You'd create it, and that would create like this master thing. You'd be like saved number 1 or something like that. You could, you know, I'll just go ahead and create that for now. Yeah, create a new spell, and it's whoops, let's go to spells, and it would be under here, right? Saved number 1. Yeah, so it can do all these things. So I've basically saved off these abilities, so I could come in here and delete Touch of Frenzy if I wanted, because it was a piece of crap spell, right? But I've saved it off in here. And I could even do that by category. Like I could have alteration spells, all of my alteration spells in one thing. All of my this spells in there. All of my the conjuration one I think is the one you can't do that to, because if I were to forget my summon zombie, I think this one has to stay in here. But I could, if I wanted to, come in here and say I want to create a better summon zombie spell that lasts for, you know, 120 seconds. But that would be stupid, right? You don't want a conjuration spell to last that long. It's just not worth it because they die too soon. But anyway, you can also do things like, let's say I want to create a better feathering effect. I want the magnitude to be, you know, 100, and I want it to be, you know, 120 seconds or whatever. Now, I don't think, I think what this means is I can't cast that. It's too big to cast. But if I just call this like bad feather and confirm, then if I try to go cast it, oops, if I go select it, is it even in here somewhere? Yeah, I don't think it would even let me create it. So yeah, I need to figure out what the rules are, and it's been a while since I've done that. So, but if I go here and I cast this, notice it did all these things at once, right? Like the minimal durations that each one can be. But I'm going to go ahead and delete that one for now because I don't want to keep this in here. Let's see here. Oh wait, I know what it was. There's 2 ways to launch, and here I'll show you. If I launch using this folder, no, it's not this folder. It is. Where is it? I thought it was here. I guess it's not here. It's data. No. I need to create a folder or something for this. I thought it was content. Deb. Here we go. Well, I have it somewhere. I just don't remember where it is. Where the application resides. Shit, I can't believe I forgot that. Is it in binaries? Win64? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Geez, Louise, I need to make a link to this in my cheat sheet, my cheat folder on the desktop where it contains like shortcuts to important folders for things. Like I have one for this folder, for example, you know, I have another one for this folder, I think. But if I want to load the mod that lets me delete spells, I have to use this exe to do it. If I launch with Steam, then OBSE is not loaded, and OBSE will not look in this folder and won't find the delete spells DLL in the PDB file. So that's why I can't delete that spell right now, but I'll show you, actually show you what it looks like to delete that. Now that we're just sort of on overtime here. I'll go out. All right, let me open my cheat sheet. I do need to make a shortcut for that because I'm going to have to go in there to do things. All right, is it binaries? Yeah, when. All right, so let me copy. Actually, let me just properties. No, not properties. Show more options. Create shortcut. And now I want this shortcut to go in there. All right, so in here, I'm going to just, it's just going to be called Win64 for OBSE. Yeah. So I can go in here. I can use the OBSE 64 loader. And yes, I did run this through not only, both of these, not only through Windows Defender, but I also through VirusTotal, and none of them ended up being a problem. You can see that little script that ran all of a sudden there, where it's sort of loading in the OBSE stuff. And now it's running. And of course, you have to have Steam running first if you're going to be doing this, because I'm running the version Steam, right? So now when I launch in, OBSE should be loaded. So now when I continue, all right, so now when I go to my spells and I can shift left click on saved one, and it says, are you sure you want to delete this spell? Yes. There we go. And that's because I did launch using the alternate launcher. And I don't think it made the other one. Yeah. I'll have to mess around with this. And there's guides online about how to make spells. But this is sort of like the holy grail right here when it comes to making builds that are very, very powerful, like doing weakness to shock, for example. You add this in, and then you add like weakness to magic, and then as the last thing you add shock damage, right? As the last thing, there's like a certain order you do it in to make it more powerful. And you'd think, sorry, no, this is the wrong order. Cancel. Remove effect. Okay, so you basically do shock damage, add effect, then you do like weakness to shock, then you add weakness to magic on top of that, and unintuitively, it actually creates a compounding effect so that the magical weakness amplifies the shock or lets it stack. Whereas if you only had these two, having this on here would only increase the duration and not the effect multiplier. And so, and if you were to put this before this, then it's like this eats this up before it has a chance to compound. So it's really unintuitive. I don't fully understand it. I've never done it myself, but I've watched some videos explaining it. So I'm like, okay, these guys seem to know what they're doing because they show it. And I'm just like, yeah, that works. I'm going to do it that way. So you basically do like fire damage or whatever it is first, and then weakness, and then weakness to magicka, which takes this one and imprints it and lets it get multiplied the next time you come around. It's really strange. It's like there's a bug in the system, right? Because of the way all these things work. And if you know the right order, you're sort of exploiting weird coding in their programming. But hey, that's just the way it works. So I'm done for now. I'm not going to save any of these changes. I've already made my save. Oh wait, no, I will do a save without that weird spell. And I will have to organize once I learn more spells and I sort of get rolling with it. Then I will create some nice spells that do nice things for myself. Just not now, because it's not really a high priority. I'm not even journeyman yet, and the really good spells don't open up until then. Like if I look at my skill levels for down here, like the only thing that's even close is marksman. Oh well, sneak. I guess I'm really good at sneak, aren't I? Now why isn't it showing Journeyman unlocked. Oh, because it's being boosted. Right. My actual skill is 38. And I have a 32 added on top of that through gear. Right? So I have... is it... not this. This. 25 there. 4 there. 3 there. So yeah, some really good not multipliers, but additive effects going on there. Okay, so for now, did I save already? Yes, I did. Okay. All right, so I'm level 10, which may seem low to people, but I'm doing this on purpose. I want to level slowly. I want to just level in a chill adept difficulty level. I'm not doing the cloth thing this time. I was testing cloth, and now that I know a little bit more, I might try it again on another iteration of this character, or I might even try an Altmer. Who knows? Or, on High Elf, since they have even more magic, even though they have a weakness to magic. But I don't know, I'm skittish about that. But anyway, that's it for now, and I hope that was interesting and informative and or entertaining and or dumb. Bye!